any given morning here in Bend, Oregon, down at the old mill. Not too terrible. Beautiful day, and this is one of the things we love about living in Bend is just the beauty on a crisp morning like this. Got the well, used to be the Les Schwab Amphitheater over there, but it's the amphitheater. They'll do the concerts down there, and you've got restaurants lining this walkway. This trail here goes way up the river, and you can cross over several different places and you can come back. You can do a loop, and it's one of the really lovely things about Bend. Anybody can enjoy this. It costs nothing. There's the smokestacks you see in a lot of the videos around about Bend. Sister's Coffee right over here. Definitely want to check that out. So it's 10 a.m. down this morning down here, so you can kind of see, there's a lot of activity, but it's not super busy. There's empty chairs and tables where you can sit down and relax and hang out and, enjoy the interesting combination between outdoors and doing stuff that you need to do in town, shopping and normal daily stuff. I think this is one reason why so many people want to live and work here, because this becomes your office. If you have your cell phone with you, basically you can work, you can take a walk, you can just experience the outdoors. It's very unusual and hard to replicate that in any other place I've been. It's either very commercialized or there's nothing to do, But we come down here all the time, especially in the evening for the sunsets, because they're beautiful. A lot of times you'll get that really nice reflection off of the water, and it'll just be gorgeous. You can't get enough of it. You could do it every single day for the next 5 years, and it would never be boring. Here's the iconic walking bridge in the old mill. Everybody recognizes in all the pictures. Can't get enough of it, Lots of activity this morning down here. A lot of people come down here for a morning walk. So just on this side of the bridge is the location of the amphitheater. So if you're here and you're going to do a concert, this is where you go in right here, and you can get tickets or you can buy them online. So here's a look at the old mill from a little different angle maybe. You've got all these little grass areas along the river where you can stop, kick back. There's like hardly nobody down here. So I think that the main point is that it's quiet and it's peaceful, and it's hard not to love, So if you've watched any of my other videos, we've been in Bend for about almost 30 years now. None of this was even here when we moved here. There was nothing here. It was off limits, kind of danger zone, because there was a lot of you know, just debris from the old wood mill, logging mills and stuff that was here. So until this was developed, yeah, we'd never came down here. So this is all like, these are the improvements, just kind of, if you look around, these are all the improvements that have been made. This is a big one though, because this is like the heart of Bend. They'll do all kinds of events here. It's a community space. It is privately owned. So it's protected basically. There are a few homes that are just down here a little further that were built. But 99% of the river access is it's community space. You can get out here and see it, you know. Just walking along the river. So this is a pretty good view of the houses I was talking about right here that are along that side. I've sold many of those over the years, and those are in the 2 to 3 million range. But on this side we have the dog park, one of the dog parks in our area. Pretty popular place. Look at that little dog. That's hilarious. I mean, Bend is a dog town. There's a real culture here. I actually started a dog group on Facebook years ago. Ended up giving it to somebody to manage, and it's turned into like 7,000 or 8,000 people. I did the math on it one time. It took a toll, and you know, a lot of people have 2 dogs, 3 dogs, 4 dogs, or 5 dogs. You can imagine. So you think about how many dogs that is just in that one Facebook group. You've heard a lot of people talk about floating the river. Well, when you see this, you know you're in the right parking lot, okay? This is where you come down and get your flotation device or whatever. In big park area here, a lot of community stuff goes on right here. You can park, everybody's coming in with their boats. This will be a busy place a lot of times. This is where a lot of the bike races will start, that kind of thing. The pull, pedal, paddle, like here we go, here's an example. Like this is coming up. My granddaughter's actually participating in this as a 3rd grader. Check that out. So, yeah, you come right over here. Right there is where you put your raft in, right there. Just a big open community place for recreation and fun. You're probably getting the point. Look at this guy. So yeah, this is where you put in your boat. And I say boat, I mean your kayak or your raft or whatever. No motorized vehicles in the river, just so you know. And I don't know if that would apply to electric vehicles, because that's a thing now too, but you don't see very many. Mostly just inner tubes and kayaks, that kind of thing, to just float down the river in. So here we're walking up on another bridge. You can cross over here and head back down toward the old mill, or you can keep walking and you can go on a longer loop and go down, and you can cross over further down. So look at that. This is fun to check out. Just go over there and you can watch the birds over there. And when they're having like the races and the swimmers are coming down the river, this is a cool place to watch people go under the bridge. I hope this kind of video is valuable to you, because it's just, I want to be real and show you stuff that's not just downtown and always just real estate, but more like, what do people actually do here? And this is just one of those things that we've always done that have been so enjoyable to just go on a walk on the river trail, you know? It's a simple thing. I just made a video about, you know, how it's expensive to live in Bend, and this is one of the things that I brought up that you can do that doesn't cost you anything but a pair of shoes and a little bit of time in the morning or evening or whatever. And just, you know, wanted to share it with you. If you like this kind of content, yeah, please follow me. You know what to do. But just trying to bring you real footage of Bend, Oregon. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I sell real estate, but I like to share, you know, I like to share it with people. So, okay, here's a look at this property. Since we're right here on the path, it's for sale. And it's a good one too, because it's right on the corner. But that would be one of the better ones. Any of the ones that are right here on these corners, top of the line. So these are beachfront, just to kind of give you an idea. Right there on the river. So these are very desirable, great location, and hard to get one that's for sale. They very seldom ever do sell. Yeah, I think when these were first built, you know, they were probably selling for 800, maybe $1 million. Now, 2.5 to 3 million. You know, but it's, you know, they're spectacular homes also. You know, the location, of course. Location. Going through the tunnel. Coming right out. Back in the old mill. Red Robin. Beachfront. Who cares if the food's any good? Look at the view, you know? What a fun spot. So that's got a movie theater, Banana Republic, Lululemon down here, American Eagle, everything you would expect. We have it. And we're back down to where I started. So if you were here in town right now, and you would enjoy this kind of, you know, tour, you might say. That's what I would typically do, is take people on a little tour of like the four corners of Bend. And you know, it doesn't have to be, we have to go look at houses, but I can show you around. That sounds like something you'd like to do. Love to help you do that. You know, follow me, go to MrBendOregon.com, and you'll find all my contact information and all my stuff, and also it's a resource guide there for where to eat, what to do while you're here in Bend. So hopefully that's helpful. I hope you guys have a good, lovely day. Talk to you soon.